hey, before we let you go, let's bring in our next guest here. It wouldn't be the same if we didn't have, at some point, a brief interaction. Filthy Phil, welcome to the show.
What's up,
G43? G43.
069.
Galdi said you screwed it up again, Phil. You screwed up the bingo.
No, I didn't really screw it up. I was thinking about it, and then I almost said it, and then I might have slipped, and then I don't know. It was a yard sale. Dude, honestly, the game is complicated.
Bingo is complicated.
Is complicated. I've never played it before. I've just pull the balls out, call the number. I have no idea what a score sheet or whatever looks like, but it sounds hectic as hell.
I think you would have figured it out after the second year.
Aha, what's up, numbnuts?
Hey, that's a moto winner you're talking to, Phil. That's a moto winner right there.
Yeah, it could have been a two-time moto winner, but have a hard time hanging on to the bars.
That's my pessimist friend Phil right there for you.
Yeah. Hey, Phil, he could have went 1-1. He really could have.
Oh, yeah, I talked to Big Al for probably an hour today. Yeah, for sure could have went 1-1. Yep. I had to give him 2 days before his head, was able to fit through the doorway.
Yeah.
I'm sure every Tom, Dick, and Harry was getting on the troll train again. Like, oh, yeah, we knew you could do it, yada, 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 and all the bullshit. So I called him a day, and I'm just, bro, you blew a 1-1. That could have happened.
Alex, that probably literally was his first statement. You blew the 1-1. That was literally.
Yeah, pretty much. He tells it how it is.
Right. Listen, Phil, that's the first Suzuki 250 win since 2009.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty funny. I was telling him, I was just like, yeah, Mathis tweeted is the first Suzuki win since Mark Barnett, and actually people took you serious.
They really did. They really fucking did. What about Dungy, bro? What about Dungy? I'm just like, you fucking idiots.
What about Hepler? Like, come on, guys.
Yeah. Pastrana.
Take a chill pill.
Pastrana. Oh, I forgot.
Those are the Suzuki guys that give each other the wave at the track. Those are those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
I mean,
11.
Not like 11 years isn't long enough anyway, but still,
listen,
to the guy some slack.
Phil, we're 19 back. Can we win this title?
What
do we got to do? What do we got to do here?
One, T-bone your brother, and then put a hit on the Frenchman, then you're dialed.
Oh, it's that simple, Alex.
No piece of cake.
This is good for all these guys right here. What does Dylan do so well that makes him better than everyone else?
Alex, what do you think?
To be honest, I got to give it up to Dylan. He is actually technically very sound. He's a very, very talented rider. And he just has that raw speed, So I think for my brother and I, for us, we have to physically wear him down because I think he does have the speed on us. You've seen times even in Supercross where he's faster than 450s and 250s combined.
Yeah.
So he definitely has that raw speed on tap for sure. I think for Jeremy and I, it's more the physical aspect of motocross where we do have the advantage in the long run. But having said that, he is actually, I don't know, that first Loretta's, Jeremy and I were both dang, he didn't look too tired on the podium. So
yeah, he was gone, dude, gone. Yeah.
I think obviously going into the series, we're okay, his Achilles heel is kind of his starts. Sometimes his starts are not that good. So, shoot, if you can be out front and rip some hole shots, that's only going to help the cause.
Phil, what do you think up there in Canada watching Dylan?
I don't know. I think he's got it all. He's got the bike, fitness, and technique. I don't know.
Well,
he's pretty dialed, and I think even if it's bad motos, he can still come back to fifth because he's that fast. So, I don't know. It's going to be tough to beat him.
If only Alex was on Star Yamaha, not Phil.
He'd rip starts so much.
If only.
Starts are okay this weekend.
Yeah, starts have been good right now.
True.
For RM Army.
Yeah, they've been dialed. I think a lot has to do with the paddle tire for Pirelli, but other than that, it was okay.
Phil's on Pirellis?
Phil is on Pirellis.
Yeah, I run Pirellis. Full Scorpion, bro.
Yep.
Pulp MX Show is brought to you by Michelin Starcross 5. I
had to do it, Steve. I'm sorry.
I used a Starcross 5 to go 14.9 at the World Vets.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Fucking start. Talk about some fucking starts. There you go.
I know, exactly. That's the most embarrassing footage I've ever seen.
It's up there. I'll give you that. I don't know why I didn't practice starts before the race. I never really thought about that. But how much better, Alex, do you think your 250F is than Phil's when he rode for JGR?
Oh my God! I actually was thinking about that the other day. I feel bad for Phil.
Oh, poor Phil.
Oh, it was bad. I mean, to be honest, it's a whole new bike, and they've also made huge gains in the engine department.
Yep.
It's it's poor Phil. That's all I gotta say. Poor Phil.
Do you use any parts that have like 54 on them or whatever Phil's number was back then? I don't even know. But do you see any parts on there like old cylinder heads with Phil's initials?
I still run the toolbox 37.
37.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the boys. Mr. Spencer and stuff will send me some stands and some hubs. I got some stickers on it still. I'm still there.
All right. Well,
there
okay.
in spirit.
I for one was very happy Troll Train to see the moto win. I'm on board. Phil probably wasn't, but whatever. I don't know. I thought it was great. So
I know. I was pumped. I was watching it the whole time.
Okay.
I'm a supporter.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it was actually honestly just like turning the last corner and going up to the finish line and seeing the checkered flag and just knowing that I was winning. It was pretty emotional for me actually, just because it's been a rough up and down last couple of years, so it was pretty cool to actually cross the finish line first for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah, and Phil, his contract is up, so it's got to help him for that.
I mean, I hope it would.
Right.
Look.
I mean, I don't know. A win should boost any sort of talk. I would guess. I'd say it was muddy, but it really wasn't overall, it wasn't that muddy.
It was muddy.
Was it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.
Well, I will say that first moto, Steve, I went and watched it, and I was like, holy cow, that was bad.
Yeah.
First moto.
Yeah.
But the second moto, actually, it was coming around.
Yeah. I thought it was coming around the second moto.
It was.
Right.
The first moto was a complete shit show, but even that second 450 moto, the lap times dropped significantly, and it was getting better.
Guys were jumping that tabletop, a couple tabletops and stuff at the second motos. They were putting some stuff together. So
Phil has tough love for Alex because I sat with Phil and Seth and these guys at Anaheim.
Yeah.
And Alex was out there practicing, and I'm listening to Phil talk under his breath
Oh.
what Alex should be doing
Yep.
while Alex is practicing.
Yeah.
And he watches adamantly. He just watches him, what he should be doing. Okay, and he's like dumb dick a couple times.
Yep.
But he's like, you should be doing this or that was good. So he's there for his brother. He may not say, but he is there. That's his bro.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Fair to say. So
we recap every weekend. Alex doesn't watch me, but I watch his motos and shit. So
dude, I bought the two wheels app.
I was just gonna ask. Okay, so Alex,
it's a one-way fucking street with Al, dude. All right, it's all about him. It's fucking.
Oh, poor
you,
you poor guy. He wants all
it is poor me. I'm stuck in Canada.
Easy, Phil.
It is. It's poor me.
Dude, why Canada can't be that bad, Phil?
No, it's okay right now. I don't mind it.
Okay, so hold on, Alex. You have the Two Wheels app. You're gonna watch Phil.
Absolutely, I bought it before Go for Dunes, and I've watched every moto on it so far. Him and Marshall.
There you go.
You
Phil?
did not watch. No, he didn't. He skipped Gopher. He didn't watch Gopher. He watched.
No, I watched Gopher. I prefer watch Gopher.
That's right. You missed Saturday.
Okay,
Saturday the feed was terrible.
The Saturday they didn't have the coverage going. Galdi fucked it all up. It wasn't even there.
It was
terrible.
still going. But Alex still he went on a bike ride. If I know Alex is racing, I'll rearrange my workout schedule to watch Alex. Him, nah, fuck it. He's out on a bike ride. I'll come back. Oh, I didn't know you were racing at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, bro, you knew what my schedule was.
Yeah, nobody knew that. Yeah, nobody knew there was 10 o'clock special moto in Canada for the 450 Pros.
Yeah,
no one
either.
else in America
knew
you were racing at 10 a.m.
Thank you, Alex. I'm with you on that.
I mean, listen, I have a hard time racing at 10 in the morning. So don't blame them. It's tough.
I blame it on Galdi.
Is every race 3 motos?
Not one race was not. It just happened a couple weeks ago, but everyone is now 3 motos going ahead. Yeah, one on Saturday and then 2 on Sunday. So. All right, Alex, we're gonna let you go because every time we get you on, Phil hijacks the interview. So
Alex sucks anyway.
Okay, all right. Congratulations, Troll Train,
Good
on
job,
the moto
Alex.
win.
Good job.
Good start to the year. Let's
Sorry
keep
about
this thing
your
rolling.
chair.
Sorry about your chair. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Suck it, Phil, and fellas, it was a pleasure. I had fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me
dumb
on.
dick.
All right. That's Alex Martin. What's up, Phil? How are you?
I'm doing okay. Surviving. How you guys making out?
Listen, I just got to come out of the gate with this. Dylan Wright here is just absolutely kicking your ass. And I mean, look, he's a great rider. We knew this, but I thought you had this thing in the bag, Phil, and Dylan has stepped it up. What is going on up there? What's happening?
Oh, I mean, Dylan's riding good. I mean, I think it's, it's him and then me, and then I want to say everybody else.
Yeah.
So it's like I need to find a way to get up there. I mean, I don't feel like I'm riding slow by any means. Dylan just got confidence going, and he's riding really well. Like, I'll own it and say it. You know? It's just one of those deals.
That's why I want to ask you, like,
stop it.
Are you on the same level you were last year, and he's riding better, or do you feel like your level is not as good as it was last year for whatever reason?
No, I mean, I feel really good.
Okay.
Obviously, we went to Gopher, and that's kind of his track. So, I went 3-2-2, and it's kind of just like, all right, yeah, it's whatever. And then, obviously, went to the first Walton, and it was okay. And then I got a fourth in a moto, which really hurt on the points and stuff a little bit. So it's still not out of reach. I think it's only 22 back, and anything can happen. And, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say other than, got to try and win motos,
Right.
Kind of comes down to it. But, I mean, the kid's riding good.
He is.
I'm not going to knock it or anything.
Honestly,
and I like the kid,
Yep.
so it's
So you don't even want to,
harder.
you don't even want to punch him in the face or anything. Like, you like him.
No, not really. Yeah, that's a problem. It's not like I actually have a hate for him, whereas last year I had some hate.
Right.
Not hate, but didn't like some people.
Yeah.
So it made it a little easier to kind of do whatever, but yeah, it's just one of those things. So, who knows? It's just a flick of the switch, and just need the tide to move one way or the other, kind of get back going. So,
are your starts not good, or where are we at with starts?
No, my starts are way better this year. I mean, last year I didn't get any hole shots. This year, I mean, Alessi's not there, so it kind of makes the starts a little bit easier. But yeah, I think I'm like 3 out of 6 hole shots. So, a couple tip overs and shit, which kind of hurts things a little bit. But right now, there's just nobody to really get between Dylan and I. I mean, there is, but it's just like not to the point where I need like 6-7 points per moto.
Matt's had a couple good runs, and all that. And
Yeah.
And fucking T-Dag's bragging to me about his Ottawa Senators and his almost moto win. The other, so,
Dags and I had a fucking conversation about handlebars for.
Dags is.
Fuck,
it's unreal.
Don't even do it. Now he's corrupted my buddy Marshall Welton into fucking bar bends and shit. And he's all going out and swapping bars. I'm like, dude, don't bring that shit around me, all right? I don't even want to hear it.
Fucking, so Welton's deep in there now. Like
now he's swapping. Oh, dude, you should have heard him today. I don't think these bars are good. They're a little too wide. They got the bar stretcher out. We need lower ones. Now we need higher ones. And I'm like, dude, you're psychotic. Get away from me.
Fucking T-Dags, dude.
He's
yeah.
so fucking funny.
I'm like, dude, he's 33 years old. You don't have a bar bend yet?
He has a bar bend, but no one makes it. He wants to. Kiefer, this is the fucking dimensions you need. I go, you're a fucking dwarf. I'm like 6 foot. And he's like, no, this is what you need. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, for sure. Go get some fucking rebar and make your shit yourself.
Make your own. Exactly. 7/8 bar. Go ahead. Make your own, T-Dags. Knock yourself out. Phil Nicoletti, brought to you by Skosh Industries, innovators of award-winning consumer technology, power sports, car audio products, and accessories. Proud sponsors of Phil's old team, the Rockstar Energy Husky team. 40 years in business for the folks at Skosh. Pulp 2020 is the code to save. Get the Base Links modular charging system. Kiefer, you have one?
Yeah, that's great.
And you love it?
Love it.
And you and Heather put your phones on it and everything?
Yep, we made them up.
All right. Pulp 2020 is the code to save at Skosh.com. We're going to give away an autographed something from Skosh. We did it last week, too. Either a boom bottle or they got goggles or something. Contest at Pulp
The boom bottles are sick.
The boom bottles are sick. Yeah, I've got like 3 of them all over the house, and they're all Bluetooth, and I've got to figure out which which Bluetooth to connect to.
Yeah.
Like which one is which.
You can go into your settings and mark them. You know how they have that?
Yeah.
The mark. You can put 1, 2, 3.
Ah.
Yeah, you need to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good to know because I'm just hitting Bluetooth and trying to connect.
Well, they have the name, but you can actually change the name of your. Yeah.
Okay. All right. There we go. Now let me know. Contest at pulpmxshow.com. Contest at pulpmxshow.com. We'll pick a random emailer and award them something from the folks at Skosh. So, Phil, we're 22 down. We have 6 motos left.
Yeah, 6 motos left, and a weekend off, and couple Supercross rounds.
Yeah.
At Gopher.
What is the deal with that? So I saw that.
What?
Gopher has a Supercross track?
Yeah, they do. I mean, kind of. I mean, Diggs will admit, it's kind of rinky-dink, but I think he's, built the pad and gonna start hauling clay and have it at Gopher,
Wow.
Okay.
How do we feel?
How do we feel about that?
I mean, honestly, I kind of like that a little bit better than being in a, little hockey stadium,
right.
with dirt that's been,
Melted.
just super soft. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So I think it might be a little bit better.
So we got 2 races left?
2 6 motos. 2 races, 6 motos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, already?
So,
yeah, I know. Well,
I know.
It's
13 rounds.
How's the 3 motos rounds. Been for you? Like, has it ever bothered you? Has it been a big deal? Has it been a shitty, a good thing? What's your thoughts on the Saturday moto and then 2 on Sunday?
No, I kind of like it. It'd actually be cool to kind of implement that into next year. And if they do 7 rounds, just make it 21 moto format.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, the rigs and stuff are already there. Like, I think it's kind of cool just to kind of get more racing, get more points into it, and whatever. So, yeah, I'm kind of a fan of it.
Were you sore for Gopher? Like, say for example, were you struggling? Like,
yeah, well, it's hard because Gopher. I was with Galdi of all people. I went to that Innisfell place. I don't know if you
I've been
heard
there.
of that. Yeah,
I've been there.
Yeah. So the place is sick,
Yep.
and I weeded it pretty hard on Thursday before Gopher and jacked myself up.
Oh, okay.
But so it made Gopher a little bit harder, and then the Monday after Gopher, I was pretty wrecked. I'm not going to lie, for about 2 days.
But that was more because you crashed than the actual
moto.
Because
I crashed, and then the track was super gnarly as well, and it was hot, so it was just like a combination of everything. And honestly, Gopher was ridiculous how rough it was this year.
Yeah.
It was like so rough. You couldn't even race the damn thing. That and Diggs, of course, building booters that are 4 stories high.
I know. I saw that a little bit. Yeah, they were scary.
Yeah, but it was it was good. So I've enjoyed it. Obviously, Walton was kind of a bummer because we had rain both weekends, and normally that track's pretty badass and stuff. So it's been a little rough go for rounds 2 and 3. But
you did get the overall. Phil got the overall. Got another sword.
Yeah.
At Walton.
Yep, got another sword. So that's cool. Can have a little sword fights now, and that is dialed.
Betts, you have questions for Phil?
Yeah. So now that Alessi's not up there, who's the hit on? Like, who are you waiting to have an excuse to just fucking maul?
No, I think everyone's happy.
Okay,
no,
but now the truth.
No, like I don't know. It's I think there's always some sort of honestly right now there's no conflict
just Galdi.
with anybody.
Just wait for a lapper. Someone's gonna get in his way, and he's gonna be pissed.
So
we've already had some issues
Steve
with
told
lappers,
me.
but
Steve told me this would be a good one though. But your best year Supercross, what'd you make before taxes?
What I make before taxes, I can't even remember.
What about last year?
I even raced Supercross. Last year, I don't even know what I made.
See, he's super weird with money. Troll told us you'd be super.
I'm not talking about money.
See, he's not talking about money, but he'll talk to everybody else about money.
No.
Why is it so weird when people talk about money? Like, what's the big deal?
I don't know. I'm just private about money.
Phil,
I don't know.
Yeah. What's your bonus to win, Phil?
How about this? It's never enough.
Fair.
Fair. Yeah. So, do you know this Betts guy? Do you know Betts in the studio here, Phil?
Well, he's the baseball player.
God, I fucking made it, dude.
Yeah, but we can read on the internet that Chris Betts signed a $1.485 million contract with Tampa.
Taxed.
Tampa.
Holy
5 years ago.
Dude.
5 years ago, he was a second round draft pick of Tampa. But we can read that information. It's publicly available.
No, I think that's cool. Our stuff is not. So until it is, no one will know.
Our stuff is not.
Betts, where do you stand on the Rockstar Instagram ads?
Oh,
the commercials that these guys have to do.
It is so absolute horseshit.
Thank you.
You know what? If Rockstar wanted to sign you for however much money, let's just say that you're
I would have a better opinion on it if I knew what Rockstar was paying.
Yeah, well, let's say for you for $300,000 because you're an MLB superstar. You know what I mean? You'd be out there and you'd be doing a lot of stuff for
Yeah,
Rockstar.
absolutely.
Let me tell you that.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Exactly.
You're right. I just need to know the number.
See,
Yeah,
Phil,
well,
he just needs another number.
my number's nowhere close to that, and I'm still out there supporting the brand. So.
Oh,
there you
that's
go.
a true. I like
Yeah,
that.
it
That's
is.
a good one.
Oh,
I love it.
Yeah, Filthy Phil on the Pulp MX show, brought to you by Skosh Industries. Pulp 2020 is the code to save. Phil, as much as Walton, the last 2 weeks at Walton hasn't looked fun. Neither have the 4 motos we've seen down here either. By the way, they have they have not looked fun.
Yeah. Brett and Mel are probably going to be mad, but this is nothing with them who own Walton. Our track prep was pretty terrible. I think that comes with the MRC and Kinger.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude. We were pretty much trail riding because you know how Walton gets. It's just one big rut all around, and you just can't do nothing.
Right.
And that kind of sucked, but it is.
Speaking
it is
of
what it is.
Speaking of Brett at Walton, I heard they disrespected you by not even listing you as a Supercross champion.
Oh my God! No, not a Supercross champion. I won there last year, so they do the Trans Can thing,
okay.
and they had this little flyer like they do Loretta as a program, and they have all the winners for 250 and 450 Pro, and I'm reading across. I got all the Tom, Dick, and Harry Canadians, yada yada yada.
Rollerball.
I get all
Rollerball.
the way to I get all the way to 2019. I got Dylan Wright for the 250, and then Marco Dubé for the 450.
Dubé raced in like 1988.
That's awesome.
I'm like, Marco Dubé, is he even relevant on a dirt bike anymore at the moment?
Hold on. They put Marco Dubé instead of your name.
Yeah.
Swear to God, Marco Dubé. Not even Colton Fasciotti or whatever.
Right.
Then I'd understand. Like, all right, he went 2-2, he's 6-time, whatever. Fuck Phil.
And we were mad at you for beating Colton in his last ever race. We were upset at all of it.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I had to get my last little stab in at him before he rode off into the sunset.
I got a lot of
Marco Dubé.
I got a lot of tweets saying they're pissed off at Phil and some other guys for riding the Walton amateur weekend.
Yeah, that's true. Phil, I heard about that too. Yep.
What the fuck was that about?
Not allowed, but somehow you're allowed.
Well, it is allowed. Like Sam's my team manager, talked to the MRC, Daryl Kinger, the whole crew. They said, there's no 96-hour rule, whatever. Made sure it was okay that we could race Walton because I stayed there for the week, hung out with the amateurs. It was a fun time, like being at Loretta, same sort of deal. And instead of going to a backyard track to practice and try and ride, we could race Walton. So I'm like, I youth and pro, which is 14 to 29 and then plus 30 because I'm 31. I paid my dues to race plus 30. But they were cool with me racing the youth pro class, but they had a problem with me riding plus 30. And I'm like, that makes no sense. I'm actually 30, but they said, we're kind of too fast. And then we were actually staggered started with the plus 50 guys, and it was a whole ordeal. We shouldn't even been out with the plus 50 guys anyway because there's 25 of them, and they're there on the vacation. They should have had their own race anyway. But then they said we could race, and by that, it was Thursday night. I already had 3 glasses of wine, and my moto was at 9 a.m. the next day, and I'm like, I'm out. I ain't racing.
People were upset. Yeah, people were.
Yeah.
And then
who was upset?
I don't know. Got all these tweets. I don't know what's going on. What do you think about Phil racing the vet class up there? It's fucking bullshit. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, people would complain too if the plus 40 champ came up and raced from Loretta's.
Yeah, it happens at Loretta's too. People are hating on Mike Brown racing. Like
people are hating on you racing and winning.
What do you mean hating on you, Kiefer? If you came up here, Galdi would be pissed. Be like, man, plus 48 in America is way tougher than plus 48 in Canada, and he'd try and get you booted somehow.
Yeah, fucking Galdi.
I don't know. I just think it's funny. Like, hey, who cares? If you're 31, you get to race. It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't get it.
No, exactly. If I'm 30 and that's the age class and it's an A class, I should be able to race it. If there's no rule, no nothing, I should be fine. I survived to 31 years old in this sport.
Right.
Fuck, I deserve to ride that class.
Yep.
Kiefer brought in his Loretta Lynn's trophy here, Phil, sitting on our desk.
Yeah, I never got a first place on.
Is that what they all look like?
But
that's what they all look like. Yeah. It's a heavy bitch.
That's at least like $50,000 in trophies for a weekend, right?
Probably, yeah. It's cost me $10,000.
They don't have any problem with printing money. They don't have any problem with money at that race.
It's funny because I'll jab Travis Preston. I'm like, you don't got one of these fuckers. He's like, Yeah, but the one I got actually got paid for. You had to fucking pay to get yours. I'm
Yeah.
like, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Phil, all Kiefer talked about was the money and time commitments to go to Loretta's for him.
Ugh.
That's all.
Yeah, it is a commitment, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be fun, but it's not fun.
Let's go to some phone calls. We'll see if these people have questions for you. Pulp and Mech Show, who's this? Hello? Are you there?
Oh, you hung up on.
No?
Smart man, I'd hang up.
Is it
too.
that hard?
Pulp and Mech Show, who's this?
This is Paul. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
Paul,
wrong
what's
guy.
going on?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call and tell you I called last weekend from Mississippi and wanted to tell you that thank you for the jersey I received.
Oh, which one is that?
I got a signed jersey from Zach Osborne.
Oh,
Hell
from
yeah.
through the guys at Skosh, right?
Yeah, and they sent me a appeal, so just want to tell you guys are awesome and thank you.
Oh,
very
you're
much.
welcome. Thanks
You're welcome.
Thanks
Paul,
for
do you have a
listening.
bike?
No, I don't. I'm 50 years old.
Give him
so
a Yamaha, Steve.
No, I don't have a Yamaha to give him. No. So,
Just want to say Zach Osborne is awesome, and we appreciate it very much what you guys did. He's Donald Trump of motocross.
he's fantastic. Thanks for the call, man.
He's not that great.
Thanks. Hey, Phil, how about
Oh
What?
shit!
The
Please
fuck
don't go
was
where
that?
we're going. Are we going where I think we're going?
Phil? You're gone from America, and Zach Osborne and Alex Martin are winning.
They were winning when I was there too.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know what your point is.
I don't
and
know
then
either.
I left. They got depressed, stopped winning, and now I'm gone. Now they're winning again. You know.
So I see on your Instagram you're hanging out with Manitoba's next great champion, Ryder McNabb.
Yeah. Corrupting the youth. One.
Stay away from him, okay? Stay away from him. All right.
I'm trying to help him out. You know, show him the good things in life.
Is he good? Is he good, Phil?
He's a good kid. I don't care how he is on a dirt bike. But he is good on a dirt bike as well.
Oh, that's good.
He's got some talent, but like anything, super young. A lot of a lot of flash, but he's got a good head on his shoulders. So I like the kid.
How many titles?
so
How many Manitoba titles do you think he's got?
Probably 0, because nobody cares about Manitoba titles anymore.
Well, I tell him I got 4.
What's a Manitoba?
That's a province,
What's that?
like a
City?
state, like a state.
Why don't you guys call them states?
Because we're Canada, we're a different
Well,
country.
see, if you played for Toronto Blue Jays, you'd know about that.
Yeah,
Bad
see?
taxes up there. I'd never go there.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
Yeah, he's
kidding.
drafted by Tampa, who actually, nobody goes to their games.
Correct.
Correct. Yeah.
That's true. Unlike
Hey.
the football teams now.
How are we at with your setup, Phil? Where are we at with the Yamaha Blue Crew? How are we doing?
Ride engineering setup all over.
Yeah.
Phil.
Yeah, Adrian hooks us up solid. Yeah, we're good. My bike's dialed. I like the 2020 better than a 2019, which is weird, but the way the season's working out, it wouldn't look like that. But yeah, my bike's good. I like it. Power's good. Chassis dialed.
It's the bike of the year.
Just need
It's
to.
the bike of the year.
Did you
Yeah.
ever have to tone down your engine so it's not too fast?
Yeah, but it's the power of it's so mellow. It's nice. Like I can actually run like a high comp piston and stuff in it compared to last year. I couldn't the way the hit was, and yeah, it's pretty. I don't know. I like it. It's like a flat track motor, you know.
Can you
Then
run
we
third
have
gear
the,
everywhere?
I actually run first gear a bit on a 450.
Oh shit! You must got
Yeah,
different-
I'm ass backwards. Like for some reason I have to go down all the way and then I fucking reset almost for every corner. So I kind of have to gear my bike for
You know what though?
for first gear.
I do that too.
Really?
I do. I have to tell myself all the time, go up, 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 up. I just bang it all the way down.
Fuck, dude.
No,
Dude, I just do.
I bang it all the way down too.
Yeah.
What gearing you running there?
I run a 1450.
Okay, yeah, that's not that. That's awesome.
No, actually, I was a 1450. Now a 1451.
Okay.
But
Oh, that's way better.
yeah.
I'm picking up my 2021, I think, in a couple weeks, Phil. I'll let you know.
How do you get a 21 before actually race teams? And stuff?
'Cause
I don't
they-
even understand.
they
Who's
take-
your connection to Yamaha?
Because I'm an influencer.
He is
Phil.
Yamaha.
Yeah, I am Yamaha. I'm an influencer. Just deal with it, all right?
For sure, Yamaha. Don't worry about me up here.
Don't worry about it, Phil.
Cool.
21's the same bike.
Oh, it's
nothing's
not. It's got
changed.
blue
No,
fork
I know.
guards. It's got blue fork guards. It's fantastic.
No, it's black fork.
Mm.
I thought they're blue.
They're black.
I
Blue side
Are you
panels.
gonna get the rock? You gonna get the Rockstar edition, Steve?
No, I got a Monster Edition, and if I get that, I will.
God, I hope
If
you
I
get
get that, I will drive over it with my truck.
God, I hope you get
over
that.
and over.
Well, if you do, we'll send the Rockstar graphics, and you can slap it on there. Next thing you know, you can do.
Yeah. You know what? I should run 54 for the World Vets.
Yeah.
In honor of Phil. I should run
Yeah,
54.
why not?
My buddy.
You'll definitely get better starts.
Can't be worse.
Fuck.
I said down. Helen Keller could have got better starts. Hey,
so Galdi was on the
know.
show last week, and he was talking some shit on you and stuff. So how's Galdi been? What's been going on with him?
He's all right, actually. I like his wife a lot more than I like him. Her and I have a pretty, we have like a connection of some sort.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
kind of weird.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
interesting. Right.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. But, Galdi was pretty hammered Sunday night. I don't think he knew which way was up.
Shocking.
Yeah, spice rum and Cokes.
Yeah, the spice rum
dialed.
gets him. It does. It gets him bad. Yeah.
Dude, you thought he was in college the way he was playing beer pong, the whole nine. Fuck.
He gets
He's
tuned
wrecked.
up.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Tuned up.
Yeah, and like he can he pounds them, and then he
yes.
still's pretty normal. And you're like, dude,
And
you just
somehow he can, somehow he can talk more.
yeah.
Like it's mental. If you tied his jaw to his foot, he'd run himself to death. You know, he just keeps. He doesn't stop.
Dude.
Mental.
And then
God.
that's what I love about Canadian Moto. I mean, we've talked about this
Yeah.
before, but like they all get together after the race,
Yeah.
they hammer, they drink,
Yeah.
party, and they're just amped up.
Yeah,
like
yeah. No, they're
Galdi on spiced rum, he's just amped.
What about Welton? It sounds like him and Pettis are kind of going 1-2 a little bit, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of the same sort of song and dance as
Yep.
Dylan and I. They're 1-2, 2-1, and but the problem is Marsh is 22 down as well, so got some work to do. And need a little help here or there, and try and gain some points back. So he's happy where he's at. So he likes his team, likes his bike, and we got an Airbnb on the river, so he's hanging out with me, and McNabb's here as well for a few days to hang out. So it's kind of nice.
Oh
so.
shit. Oh god.
It's not that bad.
You
we're
guys are
we're
just-
helping him. It's life experiences,
Where are you
He's
guys
gonna
at? Are
learn
they in
sooner or
Manitoba?
later. You might as well learn from me.
No, they're in next round is Ottawa.
Okay.
Saint Denis.
All right.
Right? Saint Denis this weekend?
Yeah, I almost had a good look at the prisons up here too last year. So me and this town bond pretty well.
That's where things went south last year, right?
Yeah, Saint Denis was the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he chased poor poor.
I didn't chase anybody.
Oh my
Oh, boy. Phil Nicoletti brought to you by Skosh, Skosh.com. Pulp 2020 is the code to save with those guys. And all right, Phil. Well, hey, thanks for coming on. Good luck at Saint Denis. You got 6 more. Anything else for Phil? Chris Betts. Anything else?
No, just
Send the tax returns in.
yeah, loosen up like DJT did it.
Loosen up. What do you mean JT did it?
Donald sent his tax returns in.
Oh, he did.
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't think he did.
I don't think he did. I was
No.
just trying to see if he
Oh,
could jump on.
yeah. No, Phil's a Trump guy.
Who cares? He's gonna be a billionaire either way.
Who's
Who
the
cares?
Canadian
Let him
Prime
run it.
Minister?
Justin Trudeau.
I wasn't fucking asking
oh,
you, bro.
Oh, sorry. You looked
Oh,
right
I
at
know.
me.
Trust me. I know who Trudeau is. He's
You
about
like
as
him?
liberal as they come.
You're
No,
not
I
even
don't
a
like
citizen of the country. Do you like him?
him. No, I don't like
Why
him.
don't you like him?
He's trying to keep me out of his country.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
You're like, how is he trying to keep you out?
The global pandemic that's out there.
Well, Canada has done a better job with the coronavirus than the
Nope, I gotta go to the bathroom.
than America. I mean, let's. I mean, facts are facts, people. Okay.
God.
That's
fucking great.
Phil has the quarantine for 14 days. He really did. He had to live in a camper.
14 days, and the Canadian government called me 3 fucking times to make sure I was there, so they could probably track my phone and make sure I was
Yeah.
still
That's
stuck in my
legit.
camper.
They take it serious,
Hey,
bro.
at least they're fucking finding out. Like,
oh, that. No,
yeah.
hey, when I went to go pick up my bike, I was in Canada for half an hour.
Yeah.
They called me twice.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm back in the U.S. And they're like, oh, okay, cool.
The board, I crossed the border. It literally took me 5 minutes to cross the border because I got working permit, whatever. And then, the guy told me, he's just like, hey, if you get busted out of quarantine, it's 6 years in prison and $1 million fine. I'm looking at this guy like, are you serious? $1 million fine and 6 years in prison?
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
They take it seriously.
But after the government called me, I'm like, maybe they really aren't playing around. They're gonna come pop me. So I just kind of like laid low.
So really, what did you do? Like, I know ever since quarantine, but did you really stay inside the whole time?
I didn't stay like inside, but I didn't go to the grocery store. They went grocery shopping for me. I didn't leave the property that I was on.
Wow. Did you just
Yeah.
go ape shit?
Oh yeah, it was mental. I'm still going ape shit. I'm not even in quarantine anymore.
Wow.
But that was really tough. Really tough.
That would have been hard.
Yeah. Not much you can do about it.
No.
Just stationary bike, just
And
hammering.
then still, Phil,
Yeah.
like you can't leave. Like there's a weekend off this weekend, you can't leave. You're stuck in Canada till the series is over. So.
Yeah, and then even after Deschambault, we have 2 weeks off, and I can't come home. I have to stay here because if I go home, then I got to do another 14-day quarantine.
And that's
Yeah,
for
so-
that's for the Supercross series.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Wow. Hey, at least you're making money riding dirt bikes. Fuck it.
Hold on. Well, our phones aren't
He
Sure.
just said,
our phones aren't working right, so I don't know if these questions are for Phil. But is this welcome to the Pulp MX Show? Who's this?
hello?
Nobody. Am I on?
You're on.
Okay, nobody screened or anything. First time caller. So I wasn't going to call in because I hate going political, but you made your joke about the coronavirus. But what's your take on the Ten Commandments that Loretta's on TV?
I just-
10 tax?
Oh, bro, someone DM'd me and asked me to ask this
I
question
just-
for a pack of White
That was
Claws.
me. I DM'd
Fuck!
you.
I was gonna do it, bro.
I just heard about this today.
What?
You know what? I'm
Okay.
just gonna
I'll
I'm gonna
still
hang
send
up
you a
and then
case of White
you can
Claw.
call Weege.
Okay.
But-
Is this on Weege?
Hold on, everybody
here's
calm
my
down.
opinion.
What's the
Okay.
fucking question? I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Everyone's talking at once.
You can't call
Well,
jump
the
10
phone-
commandments
I got
anymore.
I
It's
got
against
the
the law.
stream on pause because the phone was like sounding like a fax machine. But here's my opinion, real quick. Motocross has been the single most thing that's been controversy-free. It was almost coronavirus-free, but we've never dealt into politics in moto. And to take out the Ten Commandments, to me, just takes away the holy grail of what moto was.
Okay,
It's
so
always been.
they were
So
calling
Phil will know
them.
this. I'm an E-Town local.
Okay, all right. Okay,
and
hold on.
every year for-
I got. He's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
He's not.
thank
He's
you.
not. He's not talking. He's not letting us
Thank
talk.
you.
So the Ten Commandments of Loretta's Weege was calling them something else.
Okay.
The 10-pack.
Okay, and I think I don't know. I guess I don't know why.
Got it.
But is this Weege's fault?
What do you mean you don't know why? Just like
But did
think
Weege?
a little bit on like why you think politically correct wise why you can't say that.
Can I say
Oh no, it's totally fucked. No, do you call them Ten Commandments? Yeah, 100%.
the guy tweeted Weege. This guy DM'd me and said, "I'll give you a case of White Claws if you bring this up." I was waiting for Phil to get off the phone.
Okay.
But he tweeted it and tagged Weege, and Weege said something about not wanting to bring it up on network TV.
Okay.
Or not wanting to cause something, which I don't
Okay.
blame Weege.
Yeah. That Weege.
So this guy was just asking, why
Right.
did we go away from the Ten Commandments?
Well.
Okay.
But for the majority of people watching
Okay.
the races,
Yeah.
I didn't know that they were called the Ten Commandments.
Well,
when
at
he
one
said 10-pack, I just thought
At
it was
one
called the 10-pack.
time, the Larocco's Leap was called the parking lot jump.
Right. Shit changes.
Yeah, we're just like, what? What happened to Larocco's Leap? And they're calling it the parking lot jump.
This used to be a shitty show. Now it's a great show. Like
Right,
it evolves.
Right. As Phil would say, still a shitty show.
Nah, relax with the great show part.
Okay. I'd never even noticed it in the broadcast, honestly.
But
So-
'Cause it's-
Weege,
No, because I look at it and I just think 10 Commandments.
Right.
but Weege was probably told that. He didn't make that decision on his own.
Does he make any decisions? Like
No.
he just kind of does what he's
No,
told.
yeah.
He's good at it.
Right. So
Let him live.
it's another example of the
I'll
crazy.
still take that pack of White Claws, bro.
Another example of the crazy world we live in, Phil.
Yep, it's mental.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
All right, yep, sounds good. Have a fun one, boys.
Good luck,
Good,
buddy.
good luck this weekend, Phil.
Yep,
All right.
thanks. Yeah.
That's Filthy Phil Nicoletti, Skosh Industries. Maxima USA, Adam Cianciarillo using Maxima Oil.